So similar me and Elton with our sunglass collection. I wonder how many he had. Hi Vogue, I'm Shay Mitchell, and this is what's in my bag. So I actually got this bag from a vintage store. I just saw it. I loved the size, especially because I'm always traveling and I have what I think a lot of people would describe as a Mary Poppins bag. And then I just got a fun little charm from Chrome Hearts to accessorize it. So this is it, and it is very heavy. First item, my cell phone. Always, always, always. If I leave home, I will turn back around and get it. I think also being a mom now, I always want to be available. So this is also my fun little case that I got. My daughter really likes it. Also has a little mirror here, so it's convenient for when I'm doing things. I can just check. I have a huge water bottle with me. I actually really enjoy traveling with my own water bottle just because I feel like it forces me to want to stay more hydrated than drinking constantly out of like different plastic water bottles. I definitely go through 2, maybe 3 of these. Okay, next up, I have my Beis mesh pouch. This has random stuff in it. So I always have my Hydrolite, pour one of these in here. I have mascara because if I was ever stuck on an island, I would say I would need to have mascara with me. Sky High mascara. Lip gloss, of course. Hand cream, because when I'm traveling, I really don't enjoy the feeling of dry hands. Mints and gum because bad breath is just not it. And then I have teas. So I actually really enjoy this tea or a dandelion tea when I'm traveling. It's one of the first things that I have when I check into a hotel. I feel like after traveling, you just can sometimes feel a little bloated, and this helps with that. So always with me. Silk hair ties. Oh, and this, a little vitamin C packet. Not the best tasting, just gonna say it right now, but they work. What else in here? Candy, of course. And yeah, so I always just like these little bags. I feel like it keeps things super organized in a bag this size. A hat. The joy of having kids is you get melasma sometimes, and if I'm out in the sun for too long, I do too, and it likes to come out. The key to a good hat, I would say, obviously it being adjustable, depending on the hair, how it is. I like that, but I would also say just the brim. I'm not like a crazy hat person. Yeah, I am. I am a crazy hat. I have a lot of hats. I love hats. Passport. I always have my passport, Canadian, and a little pen because I don't really love touching the pens in airports. Somewhere I haven't been that I'm dying to go is New Zealand. I have a few friends that are from there and I just feel like it looks so beautiful. Yeah, that's probably next on my bucket list, New Zealand. If I could travel with one person aside from my family, who would it be? Betty White? I don't know, she'd be fun. You know, if I could bring her back. Oh wait, I can't bring her back. No, wait, what was the question? Dead or I've answered a question like this that was like dead or alive. Let's X that and redo it again. But honestly, Betty White. Next item. Have a little agenda. Another pen shoved in here. I'm on my phone quite a bit, but when it comes to taking notes or making lists, I like pen to paper. Actually, I forgot my real one. That's where I first drew up one of our first products at Beis, which was our weekender bag, and I drew it on an airplane. Yeah, so it's in one of my older notebooks. I also have an old journal where after a psychic reading, I wrote down everything that she had told me, and it's really trippy to look at because I would say almost all of it came true. Then money. This is like my little change purse, little keychain. I don't love a big wallet, so I feel like this is easy because it can just come with me. Portable charger, always. Is this labeled? Yeah, this is labeled too. I think I have 5 of them, so I know where they are. I leave these everywhere, but I absolutely love them because again, I want to be available, especially if anything's going on with my kids. I need to have this with me at all times. What else do I have in here? Little bag, jewelry. Today I'm doing a few interviews, so I always like to have options, you know, gold, silver, what are you wearing? I always have a random little pouch of jewelry in my bag. More chargers. This is a little guy that depending, like, you know, in Ubers or in direct, like, what do you want? What do you need? I got you. Told you. If you travel with somebody, you need it to be me because I got you. What kind of phone do you have? Right here. All right. This is a spray serum face. Traveling, I love a little face mist. So if you see just like mist up in the air in front of you, it's probably me just spraying myself on a plane. I love to stay hydrated. Candy. I also am like a little sugar head. I don't know, somebody that loves sugar. I love candy, so I have this for myself and also as bribery for my children. works wonders. And this is like an organic one. What else do I have in here? I have hot sauce. This is my little mini hot sauce bag. This is a secret one I can't tell you about, but this is also my little Tabasco size. So I love this. And it's my little spice container, so for every time I sit down, I literally have one of those with me in my bag. Swag. Okay, this is unique and kind of special. Okay, so I always have this. This is what really comes with me and switches in different bags. I have a lot of stuff in here. As you can see, I have like cuticle oil, lip gloss, tweezers, little hair gel, AirPods, hair ties, cream. Ooh, this is good. Little blister bandages, a must have. These really work wonders. Little mini toothbrushes, little stain on the go, eyebrow pencil, must have. This and mascara, I would say, are my like 2 must haves for makeup. And then this little card in here, this is my grandma and Atlas, and this is a real photo that then got turned into a little painting. She has this little message on the back. That was one that she left me. So I love this. This is very special and it comes with me everywhere. I would read it, but I would cry, so I don't want that to happen right now. The best advice my grandma ever gave me was, she'd just be like, just go out there. Just do it, just go out there. Like, she literally would always say that. And I think that really has been my mantra ever since I started, was like, why not? Like, I never want to regret anything that I didn't do. Most special memory I have with my gram was when she came with me on the red carpet, and it was for a movie that I did with Gary Marshall, and it was like my first big red carpet, and I brought her out with me, and those photos will always be my favorite. But she loved it. She, I would say, has always been my #1 supporter. This is also something that's I always have with me in my travel bags. It's a little card holder, but the card that I have in here is a little Beis card. So I hand this out to anybody that I see at the airport that's traveling with Beis. It says, we see you got to first base, let's get you to second base. A little discount code. So I love this, always have this. Craziest place that I've seen somebody with a Beis piece was, I was shooting for Thirst in Argentina, and it was in this small ranch that was like 2 hours out of Buenos Aires, and it was just so remote. I truly thought we were the only people that were there. And I'm shooting this segment, the camera's on, and all of a sudden this girl walks out of the washroom that was kind of next to where we were shooting, and she has the Beis fanny pack on. And I remember Kaylee, who was behind me, was like, oh my gosh, is that Beis? And she's like, yeah, it's Beis. And I like turned, I was like, was this set up? Like, did somebody set this up? It wasn't set up. Her and her mom both had it, and they claimed to love the brand. Next up, more snacks. I love these. If you want healthy snacks, I feel like I'm kind of the queen of that because I do a lot of the research and look at the ingredients. So any sort of like gummy snacks I have in my bag. I always have a pair of sunglasses in my bag, sometimes 2. I probably have more sunglasses than I do anything else, like more than shoes, more than bags. Wet wipes, always, everywhere. Check into the hotel, wipe down all the things, the phone, the remote, or I use a shower cap for the remote control, but I always am wiping down handles, my plane seat, the headrest, the TV, all of it. I go through a lot of these. Selfie light. You know, if there's a tag on something that I have, it means that there's more than one. So this is light one, so I have maybe a few more, but I like this. Not that you don't have exceptional lighting here, but like, let's just blast it, you know? Up, see that? Little lifted, head up. Little tilt of the face. I'm really almost done. Okay, let's do this. Kindle, I love this because when I'm traveling, especially when I'm by myself, I like to read as much as possible. So I have quite a few books in here. The one I'm currently reading is The Witch of Portobello by Paulo Coelho. And I've read it before, I just like to reread it, but I love this little size. I have vitamins in here, a little pill case that I love. More snacks, Rice Krispie, honey, especially when I'm doing any sort of like press, I always have honey with hot water, so I carry my own just in case. I think that's it, a printed schedule. So right now this has all my flights from like, I leave tonight for Barcelona, and then I go to Michigan, and then I am in Scotland for 4 days this month, and then I come home for 2 days, and like, it just has all of my check-ins and all of that. So if my phone's ever dead, I have it here. I know my confirmation numbers, I know all the things. So this is like my little Bible. Okay, then I have gum and more hand sanitizer. So I think that's it. This is the first time that I've used this to travel. As much as it's cute, definitely lacks a lot of functions. All right, thanks Vogue. Thanks for checking out what's in my bag. the 100 things.